Welcome to the Boater's Secret Weapon podcast. I'm your host, Captain Matt. This episode is brought to you by enddockingstress.com and boatloanmatch.com.
Welcome to
boating.
the Boater's Secret Weapon podcast. We're here with Steve, and Steve is from Pennsylvania. Thanks for joining us. So tell us a little bit. You're brand new to boating. Did you buy your boat, and what do you have?
I have a 22-foot Ranger Regatta pontoon boat. It's 150 mark on it. I got it at the middle of winter last year. I got it for a good price. It was a leftover.
Okay.
Never
Perfect.
been in boating before. I got interested in boating. The community I live in is a small lake, and they had pontoon boats on it. So I started talking to the people about it, and I said, man, that's going to be a lot of fun for my family and my grandkids. So lo and behold, I shopped around a little. I went with the Ranger. I was going to go with a more bare bones one, but then I saw the Ranger sitting next to it, and I went to that.
Yep. Very good. What other brands did you look at, and what did you love about the Regatta that led you down that path and for your boating style?
The other boats, I don't quite recall the brand of, but they were very plain basic. I'm a gadget nut.
Okay.
So it had everything I wanted on there. It's an FC model, so I can fish and cruise with it.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
And it's been a world of fun on both ways. Would I upgrade again down in the future? Absolutely. I'd go with something a little better. A couple of different things about it that I would like a bigger rear deck on it,
Okay.
the lily pad ladder. And other than that, it's a very good boat.
Yeah. Very nice. So you're happy with the decision, and like every boater, you get your first one, you're like, well, you know what I really would like. It doesn't matter how big your boat is, how fancy it is. You're always like, but there's something else out there. That's awesome. So smart decision. You loved it. Tell me about, Steve, the buying process. What surprised you? What mistakes did you avoid, do you think? And how did that go?
I don't think there were any mistakes. I did my homework online a lot and looked around, and I had a price point, and I know it's expensive after you buy the boat. I made sure I'm fine with that. That's not a problem for me, thank God. But I saw that boat. I looked at a couple others, but that's the one I really wanted. And
Did you get it at a Bass Pro Shop?
I did not. No, I got it out of a place up near me, a dealer up near me, and had
Okay.
that here with other boats. He sells other brands, but he had that one as a leftover. I'm looking at the less expensive pontoons. I looked over at that. I just got right off the other one and got onto that. And next thing you know,
Okay.
it's up at Lake Wallenpaupack with me now.
Oh, very. You want to plug the dealer? They taking good care of you?
Yeah, it's Binsky's, and it's in Pennsylvania up near me. The guy was so down to earth, so good, didn't push like other dealers.
Nice.
He right off the bat said to me, this is the boat, this is what you're getting. You can go up a lot more, you can go down a lot more, and zero pressure. I had to pressure him pretty much to get it. I got
Really, I want it. Give me this sucker.
yeah, I did.
Nice.
Yeah, my daughter, FaceTime my daughter, she fell in love with it. And like I said, here it is.
Very nice. Very nice. So tell me, what's the typical day look like on the water for you and your family, and who's with you? What you doing?
I believe it or not, I like going out alone. I cruise the lake real slow. I go all around. The lake is so big, it takes a half hour at 9 miles an hour to get from the bottom to the top.
A lot to explore, huh?
Oh, yeah. So I'm always exploring, looking at things, finding new marinas, finding fishing spots, marking it on the fish finder, doing all of that. I have a blast. I bring lunch with me, have music on. I just sit in the middle, float around, have my lunch, drive around more, and enjoy the day. 3, 4, 5 hours, sometimes 6 hours on the boat.
Oh, that's awesome.
So peaceful.
Are you retired during the week?
I am fully retired now. I was a Philadelphia police officer for 31 years.
Okay.
And I retired, had Mountain House, moved up there, and it's like my dream retirement. I'm glad I can say that. I've been blessed, truly blessed.
Yeah, that's awesome. You put in the work and 30 years on the force. That's awesome.
Yep.
So what are you like going out, enjoying by yourself? What are some of the things on the pontoon that you're super glad you got, that you're like, man, wouldn't have it any other way?
I like the 150. I'm not worried about going crazy fast, but I'll tell you what, it moves.
Yeah.
It can go on that thing. And it's a great boat. I like that I got the FC model, the fish and cruise model, and it's so versatile. It's unbelievable.
Did you do any fishing?
Believe it or not, I just got back into it after many years of not fishing. I used to deep sea fish.
Okay.
Learning all over again, like a brand new kid learning how to fish. And I'm enjoying
Oh, yeah.
out of it. I really am.
Nice. So you go a little exploring, a little bit of fishing again. The boat's a great fit. What surprised you? Did you have any boating experience before you bought your Regatta?
As a passenger, I've never, ever driven a boat. Never.
Yep.
And now it's, thank you for your courses. It made it very easy for me. I can't tell you how easy it turned out.
Did you buy the courses
I did.
before you bought the boat? Okay.
I just bought the boat and I got your courses. And
Okay, so you didn't go out and struggle. You went right to, I'm going to learn. I know about training. I'm a
Yes.
police officer. I know training's important when you get to the real world where it's a little crazier.
top three, the calm things are, I'm very calm because of my experience. And your course just made me not an expert, but a semi-pro.
Yes.
I launched it by myself, put it in the slip the first time by myself. I back out like a pro.
Yep.
And I go really like a pro. I'm still learning a little bit about pulling in on weekends when it's a little rougher. It might take me 3-4 tries. But it's like even some captains have trouble putting the boat in flips.
Yep. I did just the other day. I was on a training, as a matter of fact, and the wind caught me in some weird angle. I was trying to show them the more complex maneuver.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I got myself in a bad situation. I got out of it because I stay calm. You know how to maneuver the boat. And sometimes you have to do go around. That's just the way it is.
And I took a lot of your advice. If I wasn't making it, I backed out. I backed all the way back out and I come in like brand new.
Yep.
And went in.
What did you think about the training as far as like, how did it connect with you as a brand new boater, never having really operated one before? What did you find valuable, useful in the way the training was presented and naming the content?
For starters, every bit of it was very good. You're very slow. You showed everything. You're calm when you're talking. You do everything. And I just practiced, like you said, I practiced and I did things. And I was out there turning the boat around in the middle of the water just to learn how to do it, do a full 360. I just learned it. Every bit of your course was good. And I like that you had the pontoon section in there too.
Yeah. So you could go, there's a jet boat section, wave boat section, twin engine, single engine, center console, pontoon, all that, stern drive. And you went right to your style.
Yes.
And it was almost like you were on a boat just like yours.
I did exactly what you showed. And then what? I'm like, this can't be real.
Yeah. So and you got all of my programs. You got the trailering. You got everything. Okay.
Yeah.
What made you make the decision? Hey, I'm going to give this crazy guy on the internet a couple $100 to train me how to do my boat. What made you say, I can trust this guy?
Because I saw your advertisements for it and you just looked like a guy that knew what he was doing. There's other people out there. And I just said, let me give this guy a try. And I'm so glad I did. And I will say, you come up with any new courses or updated courses, I'm going to get them.
Awesome. I appreciate that. I'm working on a first mate scores. Do you have anybody go out with you at all?
I do. Sometimes my daughter, my son-in-law, and some family members go out with me. They're learning. They're afraid to get behind the wheel. So I said, that's fine. But I want them to learn so I can sit and enjoy myself.
Yeah, exactly. I was just, before we recorded, I was telling you, my oldest daughter, no interest in learning to drive, and she just wants to get her UVs in. That's all she.
That's my daughter. It's almost like a lily pad. I throw in the water. I tether it to the boat. They can lay out there and suntan, go in the water with the kids. I also have one of those two-person, looks like a chariot I can pull the kids around in.
Okay.
And it's so easy to do. Like I said, I can't thank you enough for your course. Really, I'm serious.
Yeah, you're very welcome. I love I think you sent me an email or somewhere along the way. And just hearing that from all the people, the 3,000 plus that have got the program it makes it pretty enjoyable for me to have that kind of response. So tell me a little bit about the lake. So you're going to have to say the name because I've butchered it several times as I've tried to figure it out. Wallenpaupack, I think.
Wallenpaupack. I used to go up there when I was 9 years old camping, and we had a little aluminum 14, 15-foot boat with an old 18 horsepower Evinrude on it. And we drive around up there.
Yep.
So I moved up the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania, and I knew it wasn't far. I didn't want to keep trailering my boat in and out. So I found a slip up there. I put it in the slip. The best thing. It's the biggest man-made lake in Pennsylvania.
Okay. Interesting.
If you get a chance, you can Google it and see how big it is. It's almost like a bay sometimes in there.
Interesting. I'll put the footage with the video recording to show the lake. I always like to explore new stuff. Yeah. What's your favorite part about the lake? Specifically your lake?
I can get lost up there anywhere I want. They have 2 islands. You can dock at the islands, go out into the water, have your lunch there. Or it's big enough you can just float around it. Everybody's nice up there. And every once in a while, you get someone who doesn't know what they're doing. And I want to recommend hold up a sign that has your advertisement on it.
Hey, best boat captain bundle. Go get it.
Go to the right, not the left. You know, you don't know me.
That's great. That's great. Any advice that you have for people that are thinking about getting into boating, maybe buying their first boat or getting back into boating after a long absence?
As you had said, don't overbuy, don't overspend. You got to remember what's going to cost you. And people don't realize that. Was I a little shocked? Yeah, but it is what it is. I want to do this, so I'm going to do it. I would say buy the boat that you feel comfortable with. If your gut tells you don't buy it, don't buy it.
Yeah, there's always going to be another one that's a better fit. Yep. If you get a bad feeling,
you can't take. If you give you pressure, walk away. absolutely walk away and find another dealer. There's hundreds of dealers.
Yeah, and every area's got several good ones. There's a few stinkers out there, and some you match with, some you don't. I think that's super, super important. What about when it comes to operating the boat? Anything that you've discovered or that surprised you about actually running the boat, docking the boat, trailer, and whatever?
I'll tell you what, when you're on the lake in the weekends, it's busier and the water gets a little bit rougher and you definitely more steering play. You have to have your hand on the wheel a lot because next thing you know, wave hits you, you're going to the right, you're going to the left.
Yep.
You have to learn to adjust. Now, during a weekday, I can just sit there, look around with my hand off the wheel and just go straight like it's nothing. So
Yeah.
I've learned that, and it's a good thing. And also, as you had said, you look where you're going. Don't try to look ahead, way ahead, like an island.
Read it way out there.
Right. And that has helped me so much because otherwise I would be going to the left, going to the right. And I did that. I focused on a landmark and it makes it so much easier.
Yeah. Just a lot more relaxing.
Absolutely.
Well, hey, anything else about your boating lifestyle? You have the experience of being on the force and seeing something, any safety things or anything like that you would want to pass along to people that are out there?
Absolutely. Have all the safety equipment on the boat, have the vests ready. I always tether myself, especially when I'm by myself, with the kill switch.
Yes.
I always do that. My jacket is right behind me. And if the water's a little rough, I just slip it on. It doesn't hurt. Have everything you need in there. Make sure you bring snacks. Make sure you bring water. Make sure you have a fire extinguisher, first aid kit. Everything I had all my life with me now is on the boat.
Yes. You just change it from in your cruiser to now we're putting
but a lot more fun, of course.
Well, yeah. Different attire. Yes.
I really do. And like I said, I'll say it 1,000 times. I can't thank you enough for that course. It's the best.
You are very welcome, Steve. I appreciate you joining me for this conversation. I want to keep talking to people around the country and learning about their boating style and how the courses have helped them and share some of your experiences as well.
Sure.
Anything I didn't ask you or any parting advice that you have before we close out?
Yeah, do your homework when you're buying a boat. Definitely, like you say, do your homework, see what you want, see what the end's going to cost you. No one knows it's going to cost $2,000-3,000 in it to put your boat in a slip. Then winterizing it's another $2,000. Getting this done, getting that done. Next thing you're $5,000-6,000 in. If you don't have it, get a smaller boat.
Yeah. Yep. You
can always go up, but you don't want to go down.
Yeah, that is for sure. Steve, thank you so much for joining me and sharing your story. And thank you for the kind words about the training programs and all the programs you invested in.
Thank you. It was nice talking to you.